Have you ever noticed that there are certain people that always think bad of you? I'm not talking that much about people that only act out against you, don't like you, and are loud-mouthed about how they feel. I'm not talking about such people, okay? Such people are distractions used by demons to distract you. I'm talking about parents or other relatives, or sometimes even so-called friends or teachers. People that always suggest a bad outcome towards you. If you, for example, one day was too late for work, they may think that you are sick or that you are not motivated to work, or they come with all kinds of conclusions without looking at the facts. Or let's say that one day you're at home and your parents keep insisting that something's wrong with you, that you're not telling them everything. Even though there's nothing wrong, you're completely at ease, but they keep suggesting that something is wrong. Have some of you ever been through that? Or a group does it to you. They stare at you, and when you look at them, they pretend as if they didn't do it. What is going on? Such people, they have invested in bad thoughts towards you. But what has happened now? Those bad thoughts brought them in the negative. So their soul began to generate waste energy. So now their energy fields are polluted. And what has happened? Demons are now close to them because demons are feeding off of that negative energy. And they are sensing that there is some kind of darkness, some dark cloud that's forming around them. And they don't want that. But to admit that is their own investment is something they don't want to do. Why? Because that would imply that they will have to deal and face with that mist, that fog of negative energy around them. It's easy to make trash. It's easy to break down, but it's difficult and it takes efforts to clean up. Just think about it. They thought in the negative without any evidence from the wider perspective, and they kept holding on to it. But they now don't want to deal with the consequence of it. So now they want someone to transmit it to words. And even though those people have no spiritual insight, they may not know anything about neither the supernatural nor the paranormal, instinctively they understand that unless you also operate in a bad way of thinking, the negative will not affect you nor harm you. They need you to be in the negative so that they can easily dump their waste onto you, mentally and emotionally. Instinctively, they know this. That's why they always suggest a bad outcome towards you. And you know what, folks? When this happens, you know how desperate those people are. Those are stonewallers. That's how I call them, stonewallers. They don't want to communicate. They have no intention of communicating because communicating means being transparent. Communicating means looking at the wider perspective. And once this happens, their bad investment becomes visible and they'll need to give an account of it, and they can't give an account of it. So they want to avoid that. They want to avoid what they call the loss of face. So they just look for someone to dump their negative meditation upon, the negative concentration in order to be relieved. And for some reason they thought you were an easy target. When they later figured out you were not an easy target, now they have a problem and they want to make it your problem. Don't fall for it. Agree with Christ, keep walking by faith, operate in forgiveness, and be at peace.